From Synozur, this is Polaris. I'm Chris McNulty. Today, Microsoft is kicking off day one of their annual Ignite conference in San Francisco, with tons of news about the future of AI and collaboration across Microsoft 365 and more. We'll look at all of that in detail and summarize what you need to know. This is Polaris. Welcome to Polaris Pulse. I'm your host, Chris McNulty, Chief Technology Officer at Synozur. Synozur, the transformation company, reimagines business for our clients, navigating strategies and leadership culture with ease. Today's episode is a Pulse episode of Polaris. It's a quick guide to get information to you as soon as we have it. No guests, no nonsense. But first, let's define our terms and our data points. Now, this is usually the section where I spotlight interesting news and statistics, but we know 17,000 people are listening right now to Microsoft's announcements, with hundreds of thousands more engaged around the world. So let's go. Welcome back. So let's dive right in with Copilot. If large language models are the CPUs for the AI cloud, Copilot has become the operating system for business AI. One of my favorite features is already here, shared Copilot notebooks, which began rolling out late last month. And we'll have more details about that online. You know, for years, we've talked about AI as a tool that helps us get answers faster. But this year, Microsoft is introducing something that's going to change how we think about AI in the workplace, Work IQ. So, what is Work IQ? It's a new term and honestly, probably overdue. Work IQ is the data layer that lets Copilot and agents understand your work, not just the files you touch, but how you collaborate, your role, your responsibilities, and the patterns that make your work unique. Think of it as the foundation that helps Copilot deliver answers and suggestions tailored to you, not just generic advice. If you've ever wondered why Copilot sometimes feels magical, Work IQ is the reason. It's the difference between a canned response and guidance that actually fits your workflow. It's part of the Microsoft Graph, but Work IQ is probably a better way of describing it to non-developers. Now, let's talk about Agent 365. This is a big one for IT leaders and anyone thinking about governance. Agent 365 is a centralized management platform for all types of agents, Microsoft-built, third-party, intentional, and even shadow agents. It starts with a registry that inventories every agent operating in your organization using telemetry and Entra agent IDs. For IT admins, this means real visibility and the ability to manage or quarantine agents as needed. But Agent 365 goes further. It extends conditional access and permission management to agents themselves. Instead of agents inheriting user permissions by default, IT can specify exactly what each agent can do and what resources it can access, putting security front and center. Agent 365 leverages Defender and Purview tuned for agent-specific risks, and it's all accessible via a new tab in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. No new portal to learn, just centralized management. Next, let's shift attention to what's happening inside the Office apps with new features for Copilot and Agent Mode in Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Office Agent and Agent Mode were introduced for consumers 2 months ago, and now they're coming to commercial M365. What are they? They're dedicated agents for each app, so you can create documents, spreadsheets, and presentations directly from Copilot Chat. These agents will ask questions and leverage Work IQ to access relevant work data. In PowerPoint, Agent Mode lets you perform complex edits, adapt slides for different audience, and apply company templates, with the agent sharing its thought process and changes transparently. Word Agent is rolling out now to general availability, also with Work IQ, while Excel Agent Mode is expanding to Windows and Mac apps, and brings web search and cloud model options for enhanced data source and analysis. Web search in Excel Agent Mode can generate personalized itineraries by pulling session information and local recommendations, a practical scenario that's unlocked now. You can even build an entire analytics workbook with statistics and regression just from chat. A quick note about models. Those chat-first agents use the Claude model when Anthropic is enabled in your tenant, Otherwise, the system defaults to open AI models like GPT-5. Cloud options are currently available in Excel agent mode. Now let's talk Outlook. Microsoft's adding interactive voice capabilities for mobile, context-aware one-tap prompts, and advanced scheduling tools. Imagine getting a voice summary of your unread emails, interacting with Copilot, using voice commands for triage actions, and drafting replies hands-free. Advanced scheduling features let you mark meetings as flexible, set custom rescheduling windows, and let Copilot automatically adjust events based on availability. There's even a Schedule with Copilot button in Outlook that can automatically create meeting invites for all recipients in an email thread, pre-populating details and drafting agendas based on the thread context. This is something I know we've been waiting for a long time. Microsoft has made initial forays with tools like Cortana, but this finally is going to bring agent capabilities to handle the messy business of scheduling. And if you're into video, Sora 2 from OpenAI has gone viral in the past few months. M365 is catching the fever now too. In case somehow you missed it, Sora is an AI-powered video generation tool that's now coming integrated into Microsoft 365. You can create and customize videos with enterprise-grade permissions, watermarking, and audio. It's available to Copilot licensees via the Frontier Early Adopter Program. Finally, we have the Sales Development Agent, an autonomous AI agent powered by Agent 365, designed to research, qualify, and engage leads, integrate with CRM systems, and provide transparent activity and performance metrics. It's also coming to Frontier next month. Now, let's completely shift gears to SharePoint, which is powering the next wave of AI-driven collaboration. SharePoint is front and center at Ignite this year. It's the trusted foundation for Copilot and for agents. SharePoint has already become the #1 citation source for enterprise AI. It's the CMS for Copilot. So, what's new? Copilot now reasons over SharePoint metadata, intranet site pages, Office files, including images, and encrypted files with sensitivity labels. This means answers are more accurate, precise, and reliable, grounded in your organization's real content and real context. Now, metadata is a big deal. In SharePoint document libraries, metadata is the structured information that describes or supplements a file, a status, a date, a dollar value, a subject matter, a product name. Populated metadata columns improve discoverability. It drives workflow and it enables automation. Copilot and agents leverage this metadata to deliver repeatable, consistent answers for scenarios like product catalogs, contracts, and marketing assets. It brings precision to work IQ and greatly improves the accuracy of Copilot answers. Copilot is also surfacing answers from SharePoint pages, unlocking institutional knowledge that would otherwise remain hidden. Embedded images and PowerPoint files are now understood by Copilot, making it easier than ever to find and use visual information. And Copilot can read encrypted files and respect sensitivity labels, delivering insights from protected content while maintaining compliance. So let's talk a bit about Knowledge Agent. Thousands of customers, myself amongst them, have already joined the public preview. Knowledge Agent can automatically suggest columns and automatically tag your content with no code or required fields needed. Microsoft introduced organizations like Mars, Mott MacDonald, and Allegis Global Solutions, who are already seeing transformation from automatically filled metadata and intelligent curation. Getting metadata onto documents was hard, but it's critical now that Copilot can read it, and tools like the Knowledge Agent are a powerful way of doing that. Microsoft just announced last week that the new Knowledge Agent will be included with all M365 Copilot licenses at no additional cost starting in January. Site-level opt-in is now available, so you can enable Knowledge Agent on specific sites, validate scenarios, and build confidence before you roll it out broadly. Agentic creation skills in Copilot are evolving too. You'll be able to create SharePoint pages and lists directly from Copilot Chat using @mentions. Over 1 million custom agents have been built this year, and agents created from SharePoint are now accessible in Copilot Chat and downloadable from the Agent Store, streamlining automation and intelligence in everyday tasks. Let's round out with a few more SharePoint updates from Ignite. The FAQ web part now features AI-suggested updates, easy import, reference linking, and direct Q&A sharing. Viva Amplify will let you promote SharePoint news posts, whether they're inside a campaign or just a regular update, across Outlook, Teams, Viva Engage, and more, along with analytics for reach and engagement. This means all the new AI-powered creation tools for SharePoint pages that let you start with a prompt, with a Mad Lib-style query, or upload related documents to build the page for you, can now be distributed via Amplify. eSignature lets you send documents for signature directly from SharePoint, with additional support for Adobe and DocuSign, and eSignature has now reached general availability worldwide. And the SharePoint Admin Agent simplifies governance, monitors inactive sites, overshared content, and permission sprawl. So, what should you do next? For AI, start by naming and explaining Work IQ internally. Prepare Agent 365 guardrails and register ownership. Decide on how you're enabling Anthropic models. Run focused Office agent pilots with clear KPIs. Prepare for Sora 2 and activate the Sales Development Agent in preview. Attending Ignite, stop by the expert meetup booths for hands-on demos. And for SharePoint, make sure you have a strategy for metadata, whether people are adding it manually, whether you have workflows driving it, or now the knowledge agent. Metadata is the secret sauce that is the reason why there are things you can only do in Copilot that you still can't even do in ChatGPT Enterprise. We'll be right back. Up next on Polaris Events. Fall is the busiest time of the year in technology. Here's what we're watching. Of course, Microsoft Ignite started today and runs through the end of the week in San Francisco, California. And if you're not on site, remember you can sign up free online to attend keynotes and breakout sessions from the comfort of wherever you are. In 2 weeks, ESPC 25. Synozur will be attending and supporting and delivering sessions at the European SharePoint Conference. This is December 1st through 4th at Convention Centre Dublin in Dublin, Ireland. And kicking off 2026, we'll be hosting a special webinar focused on Copilot and the company operating system. We'll show you how AI transforms your management frameworks and share a sneak preview of our new online platform designed to help you manage leadership and strategy across your organization. And next year, we're looking ahead to the M365 Community Conference, TechCon 365, the AIMS Summit, the FinTech Meetup, and many others. You can learn more at Synozur.com/events, and we'll add more events throughout the year. And if you have an upcoming event you'd like us to promote on Polaris, please get in touch, and we'd be happy to include it. Up next on Polaris, on Thursday, we'll have a special panel of guests from across Synozur to review today's news in more detail and what it means for you. After that, I'll be sitting down with Ed DeAngelis of EDA Associates to discuss what human-centric leadership meant for him as he transformed his construction business into a 21st century organization. Well, that's a wrap for today's special Ignite edition of Polaris. We encourage you to check out our show page for links to everything we talked about today and more. Visit us at polaris.synozur.com. Send us your questions and feedback for the Synozur team. You can reach us via email at polaris@synozur.com. Remember to subscribe, rate, review, and tell all your friends about the show. And follow us wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Polaris is produced with help from Riverside FM. Our theme song, Alternative Dream, is provided courtesy of Adobe. Additional music and sound provided by IndieGuy Records. Graphic design by Josh Brantley. Thanks for listening. I'm Chris McNulty, and this has been Polaris, a show that charts the course for business and technology transformation from Synozur. Learn more at Synozur.com. See you next time. Keep following your North Star.